Good morning children, I hope class 7th children are watching this video and I hope you must be keeping well. As just now in previous class we have completed exponents and few exercises also we had done, and it was told to complete exercise 5C and even test paper is there that was told to complete. I hope you must have completed, and if you have not completed, please, it is my earnest request, both the chapters 5C and test paper is very important to do, because it may happen that in exam questions will be from those chapters. So you must complete those chapters. Today we are going to start a new chapter, mensuration, chapter 20. So this chapter is again very important for you, and not only for this class, even for class 8, 9 and 10 also. So you must go through properly whatever things are being explained now. You be with me, try to learn and try to practice. If you are not practicing, you will not be able to be confident enough to do questions, to solve questions by yourself. So forget about the things what you know before or not. Just you be with me as a new learner. Just you watch properly. I hope you will understand everything. Here you see we have first we will start with areas of rectilinear figures. In class 6 we have learned about the areas of rectangles and squares. In this class we shall review the problems related to them and further take up the areas of parallelograms, triangles and trapezium. So these things I hope you know. Few things are there that is very important to learn. Before starting you must know properly, you must be having proper concept about rectangles, squares, parallelograms, triangles, trapezium, rhombus and many other things are there. You must know those things. If you don't know, please go through properly. In your previous classes already it was there. So you must not be having any confusion with rectangles, square, parallelograms and others. Very briefly I would like to tell you, I am telling you, any enclosed figure having three sides. Any enclosed figure having three sides are called triangles. That you know. And there are different types of triangles, like right angle triangle, isosceles or equilateral triangle and so on. So those things you must know. So if you don't know, please again it is my request that you go through previous year's books or previous classes books and you try to learn. Then you have rectangle. What is rectangle? Rectangle is a quadrilateral. What is quadrilateral? Enclosed figure having four sides are called quadrilateral. Suppose this figure you see. So this is quadrilateral. Suppose name also can be given ABCD. So this is quadrilateral. But quadrilateral having opposite side equal and parallel. Quadrilateral having opposite side equal. Suppose this side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and parallel. Even they must be parallel also, and each angle will be 90 degree. Not only parallel, each angle should be 90 degree. So what you will remember? Rectangle is a quadrilateral having opposite side equal and each angle is of 90 degree. So this is called rectangle. This is called rectangle. Then it comes square. So square is what? Again rectangle. Square is also a rectangle. Square is also a rectangle, but it is having all sides equal. Even it is having all sides equal, or you can say quadrilateral having each angle of 90 degree and all sides are equal. That is called square. So here what you have got? What similarity and difference you have got? Similarity is what? All angles are equal. Just to see, each angle is of 90 degree. Here also you have each angle is of 90 degree. Difference is what? Here also opposite sides are equal, opposite sides are equal. But here all the sides are equal. In rectangle you don't have all sides equal. So if all sides equal, it will become square. So all the square can be said rectangle, but all the rectangle cannot be said square. Then it comes parallelogram. Parallelogram is what? It is also a quadrilateral having opposite side equal and parallel. Having opposite sides equal and parallel. What similarity is there? Similarity is what? Opposite sides are equal. These both are quadrilateral having opposite sides equal. But here you have each angle 90 degree. Here you have any angle that will be, but both the sides, opposite sides will be parallel. And one more thing is there. Here you see, rectangle can be said parallelogram, but parallelogram cannot be said rectangle. So this is parallelogram. So these things you must know. What then it comes trapezium. Trapezium is what? A quadrilateral having one pair of side parallel. Quadrilateral having one pair of side, any one pair of side should be parallel. Just you see, this is parallel, so this will be called trapezium or trapezia. So these things you must know. So again, I am repeating, you must go through your previous year's book or previous class book. All the definitions and types have been given, that just you go through, you will come to know. So here we will start with definitions. Here you have rectilinear figure. What it is? A figure made up of some line segment is called a rectilinear figure, and these line segments are called its side. Like square, rectangle, triangle, etc. are all rectilinear figures. Next you have closed figure. A rectilinear figure having no free ends is called a closed figure. Here you see, no free end is there. This is not a rectilinear figure, closed figure. Here you see, a square, a rectangle, a triangle, a parallelogram, etc. are all closed figure. The figure A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H shown herewith is not a closed figure. Here you see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So what difference is there? Just you see. Rectilinear figure is what? Having this enclosed figure. This is what? Enclosed figure. Line segment are there and area has been enclosed. So that is called rectilinear figure. But closed figure is what? A rectilinear figure having no free ends is called a closed figure. Here you see, don't be confused with these both, because here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, what figure has been made. It is not having free ends. Free ends means, just you see, this is here it has been closed. The area has been closed up to here. This area only is being taken. If it would be in this way, suppose just you see, if this would be in this way. So this shows what it shows. It shows that area may be these also. But here end point is there. If area we are taking, this area is only being taken. So that's why this is called closed figure. So don't be confused with these both. Then we have simple figure. A rectilinear figure is said to be simple if no two sides of it intersect except at a common end point. Example has been given: a rectangle, a square, a triangle, a parallelogram, a trapezium, etc. are all examples of simple closed rectilinear figure. The figure A, B, C, D, E, F, just you see, A, B, C, D, E, F. This figure also this figure shown here is not a simple figure. This is not a simple figure. Why? Because these, just you see, this line is getting intersected here. This line you see, both the lines are getting intersected over here. In definition, what has been written? A rectilinear figure is said to be simple if no sides of it intersect except at a common end point. So just you see, if rectangle you are making, only common end point you have. Common end point may be, but lines should not be intersected. So those figures will be called simple figure. Then you have perimeter. This is very, very important because children get confused with this. This is very important. You write down in your copy proper example with example, proper definition with example. The perimeter of a plane figure is the length of its boundary. The units of perimeter are the same as the units of length, that centimeter, meter, etc. Suppose just you see, if you have triangle A, B, C, then perimeter of this triangle will be what? Perimeter is the length of its, total length of its boundary. It means AB plus BC plus CA. What it will be? AB plus BC plus CA. In the same way, suppose here you have rectangle A, B, C, D. In this case, total length of the boundary will be what? AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. But here you see, since both the sides are equal, the opposite sides are equal. So suppose if this is L and this is B, in this case this will be 2L plus 2B, or you can write 2L plus B. So perimeter of rectangle will be 2L plus B. In the same way, if you want to find out perimeter of square, since all the sides are equal, one side is A, then perimeter of this square will be 4A. A plus A plus A plus A, 4 times it is, so this will be 4A. So perimeter, always you remember, if enclosed figure is there or closed figure is there, perimeter of that figure will be the total length of the boundary. Here in this figure also, just you see, if you want to find out perimeter of this, total length AB plus BC plus CD plus DE plus EF plus FG plus GH, this will be your perimeter. So either closed figure or enclosed figure, if perimeter you need to find out, you find out the length of total boundary, and unit will be centimeter or meter, whatever has been given, of the sides. Region enclosed by a plane figure, here you see. The part of the plane enclosed by a plane figure is called its interior. Here you see, suppose enclosed figure you have, this is rectangle. So this inside the area of this line segment will be called interior. A plane figure together with its interior is called the region enclosed by the plane figure. So all together means this line segment is also taking some space. So together, a plane figure together with its interior is called the region enclosed by the plane figure. Here you see a rectangle together with its interior is called a rectangular region. So this region will be called rectangular region. Area is what? The measurement of the region enclosed by a plane figure is called its area. If you want to measure what area it is taking, then this whole area will be called area of that figure. Then you have standard units of area. The units of area are square centimeter, written as centimeter square meter, or that can be written meter square, etc. The area of the square of side 1 centimeter is 1 centimeter square. The area of the square of 1 meter is 1 meter square. Here you see, suppose if you have 1 square and it is having this length A, B, C, D is a square and length of one side is 1 meter. In this case, area will be what? Area of this square will be area is what? Side into side, or A square we write. So one side is 1, so 1 into 1. So what we will write? 1 meter into 1 meter, or whatever unit is there. If centimeter is there, it will be centimeter. So this will be 1 meter square. 1 into 1, 1 you got, m into m square you got. So standard unit of area will be either centimeter square or meter square. This you need to remember. Then we have conversion of units, and this is again very important for you. This from the very childhood you have been learning. You might have remembered also. This length unit is very important to remember. You must remember this thing. And even area has been given. Just you go through and you must know. Here you see 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. That you know. 1 decimeter. This is what? Decimeter. 1 decimeter is equal to 10 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 10 decameter. This is decameter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 decameter is equal to 10 meter. 1 hectometer. This is what? Hecto. This you need to remember. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Here you see 1 hectometer is equal to 100 meter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So in very short I am telling you how it to be remembered. Here you see 1 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 decimeter. 1 decimeter is equal to 1 meter. 1 meter is equal to 10 decameter. Decameter. 1 decameter is equal to 1 kilometer. This much you must remember. Then it comes area. If suppose area has been given, or in this also few things are there to remember. Here you see 100 generally which is used. 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, and 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. These things you must remember. You must by heart. 1 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 decimeter. 1 decimeter is equal to 1 meter. 1 meter is equal to 10 decameter. 10 decameter is equal to 1 kilometer. 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, and 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. And this is these all are unit of length. If you want to find out volume, in this case what you will be having? One volume will be in milliliter, ml. 10 ml is equal to 1 centiliter, cl. 10 milliliter is equal to 1 centiliter. 10 centiliter is equal to 1 deciliter. 1 deciliter is equal to 1 liter. 1 liter is equal to 10 decaliter. 1 decaliter will be 1 kiloliter. And in the same way, this also can be converted. So this also can be written, and you must know. And even for weighing, if you want to know, that will be 1 milligram is equal to 10 milligram will be equal to 1 centigram, and 1 centigram will be equal to 1 decigram, and 1 decigram will be equal to 1 gram, and so on. So these three things are there, very important for measurement. You must know and you must remember. Here you see, if you want to know the area of the given figure, and that is in centimeter, then 10 into 10, just you see, 1 centimeter square, this can be converted into millimeter square. So centimeter is required to be converted. How it will be converted? Suppose 1 is there, 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So 10 into 10. So this will be 100 millimeter square. In the same way, 1 decimeter is required to be converted into centimeter square. 10 into 10, that will be 100 centimeters square, and so on has been done. So you must know these things. This you see, this is unit for area, metric system of unit of area. 1 R is equal to 100 meters square, and in the same way 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 meters square. This especially is very important to remember. 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 meters square. So these all the things you must go through properly, and you must by heart, you must remember this. Next we have some formulae. Area and perimeter of a rectangle. If you want to find out area and perimeter of a rectangle, how do you find out? This is very, very important. Again, I am telling you. Suppose a given rectangle, you have A, B, C, D, and this is your diagonal. Suppose this is your diagonal. In figure it has been made. So if suppose this is L, or this is called length, so this both will be equal, and this is breadth, both will be equal. Now here you see, first we have area of the rectangle is equal to L into B square unit. This you need to remember, L into B. This is a rectangle. If you want to find out the area of rectangle, that will be L into B, and whatever unit has been given, that is either centimeter or meter or kilometer, that will be centimeter square or meter square or kilometer square. Those things you need to write. If suppose this, just you see, we can derive this formula. So length, how we will find out? Length will be, suppose it has been given area is equal to L into B, or L into B is equal to area. This has been given. If you want to find out length, then L will be, here you see L will be, B will be taken right side, and that will be area by breadth. In the same way, if breadth is required to be find out, B will be equal to area by length. So these things you can derive and you can remember. These both, length and breadth. Now it comes diagonal. So one thing you remember, if a right angle triangle you have, A, B, C. If any right angle triangle you have, where suppose one angle is 90 degree, this is called perpendicular, this is called base, and this is called hypotenuse. This is in upcoming classes we will learn. If this is right angle triangle, one angle is 90 degree, then opposite to 90 degree, whichever side you will be having, that will be called hypotenuse. This will be called base, and this will be called perpendicular. So Pythagoras theorem, one theorem is there, Pythagoras theorem. Then h square will be equal to p square plus b square. This you need to remember. So if you want to find out p square, this will be h square minus b square, and if you want to find out b square, this will be h square minus p square. So these things you need to remember, so that you can find out diagonal of the given figure. Here you see, if you want to find out AC, in this case, this is your 90 degree. Opposite to this will be H, and suppose this is B and this is P. So in place of B and P, you have L and B. Now, if you want to find out diagonal, so H square will be equal to what? As we have written, P square plus B square. So this will be B square plus L square, or L square plus P square, right? And H will be what? H will be square you have. This will be under root L square plus B square. So we have got diagonal. Diagonal is equal to what? Root under L square plus B square. And since one side is there only, this is what? One side is there, so unit will be centimeter, meter, whatever the length has been given of this rectangle or breadth has been given, in whichever unit, that unit is required to be written. Now perimeter, as I explained before also, perimeter if you want to find out, that is what? That is length of the whole boundary of the given field. So suppose you have been given A, B, C, D. This is L, this is B. So this will be also L and this will be also B. So if length you want to find out B plus L plus B plus L, it means 2 times B you have, 2 times L you have. So it can be written as 2 times L plus B, and this will be your perimeter. 2 into L plus B units. So these concept must be clear. You must understand properly. If you are not understanding, watch again and again and try to learn. Make a figure in your copy, see properly how these formulas have been derived and try to remember. Next we have area of 4 walls of a room. This is again very important. Let there be a room with length L, breadth B and height H. Then we have area of the 4 walls. Area of the 4 walls if you want to find out. Just you assume wherever you are studying, consider your room, your own room, just you watch. Suppose your room is in this figure, in this way. Like this you have. In this way, just you see, suppose somewhere you are sitting over here. So this will be your breadth. Suppose this will be your breadth of your room. This will be length and this will be H. This will be height, this one. So L, B and H has been given. Just you see. Area of the 4 walls. 4 walls you will get. This wall and this opposite to this wall and this wall. This floor and ceiling you are not taking. Only 4 walls you are taking. Then in that case, how will you find out area of the 4 walls? Here you will get formula 2 into L plus B into H. How will you find out? Just you see. If suppose this wall you are taking, this wall will be what? How do we find out area? L into B or length and breadth. So here for this wall especially, if you are finding out area, what will be your area? In this case, your L will be L, but B will be H. This one. So L into H, you have got 2 times this wall and opposite to this wall. So 2 into L plus H. This area you have got of these 2 walls. Just you assume wherever you are sitting in your room, 2 walls you will get. 2 walls you have got just opposite to to each other, you will get 2 walls. And if you are taking this one, this wall, opposite to this also 1 wall you have. Only you leave floor and ceiling. So if this area you want to find out, area of this wall, what you will get? Here you are having B. This you see, B into H you will get. So 2 times you will get B into H. Here B and H. B into H. Here what common you will get, just you see, or you write in this way so that you will understand in better way. 2LH plus 2BH. Common you have 2H. What will be left? Left L plus B. The same thing has been written. 2 into L plus B into H. Either you write in this way. 2 into H, just you see, 2 into H, 2H L plus B. So either you write in this way or in this way, 2H into L plus B. So this is what? This is area of the 4 walls. So again I am making you understand, just you focus here and wherever you are sitting, just you see your walls. 4 walls, just you watch. 2 opposite walls will be similar. So if this one we are taking, this will be L into H. So 2 times L into H and 2 times B into H you will get. Just you add this. 2LH and 2BH. Common you have 2H. So L plus will be left. So 2H into L plus B and this is area of the 4 walls. Then you have diagonal of the room. Diagonal of the room if you want to find out here, you see. If diagonal of the room if you want to find out, in the same way as I have explained, in rectangle in the same way we'll have to find out. So just you remember this, that will be equal to root under L square plus B square plus H square. So this you remember. Next we have area and perimeter of a square. So I hope you understood area and perimeter of a rectangle. Now you see area and perimeter of a square. This is also very easy. Just you see, suppose this area, this figure has been given of square A, B, C, D. 4 sides you have A. All sides are equal. So if area you need to find out, area will be what? Length into breadth as in rectangle we find out. So in the same way we will find out over here also. So A into A it will be, or we can say side into side. So whatever has been written, side into side, that is side square, or in place of side it has been given A. So this will be A square and that will be square unit. Side of the square, in the same way here you see, A square has been given area. So A will be what? Root under A. Side will be equal to root under area. This you need to remember. Diagonal of the square, in the same way we will find out over here also. Here you see, if suppose this is H. So H square is equal to P square plus B square formula I have told you. In place of P and B you have A square and A square. So this will be root under H will be equal to, here you see, H will be equal to A square plus A square means 2A square, and A square and root you have, so this will become root 2A, or you can write A root 2, whatever. So root 2A unit will be your diagonal. Area of the square is equal to also half into diagonal square. Half into diagonal square, why it has been given? Here you see how we will get area of the square is equal to half into diagonal square. As just now we have seen, H is equal to, H means what? Hypotenuse we have written, but this is what? Diagonal. This is diagonal. So we have seen diagonal is equal to root under 2A. This we have seen. Diagonal is equal to root under 2 into A, and just now we have seen area is equal to area of a square is equal to A square. So in place of A, if you are writing this value, so here if you want to find out A will be diagonal by root under 2. So in place of A, if we are writing this value, we will get diagonal by root 2 square. In place of A we have written. So this will be, if you are simplifying, you will get diagonal square divided by root 2 square. So this will be diagonal square by 2. So diagonal square by 2 means what? 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into diagonal square. So we have got area of the square is A square and diagonal square by 2. Both formulas you need to remember. Then you have perimeter of the square. It is so simple, A plus A plus A plus A, and that is equal to 4A. Now we have solved examples. Here you see, the length and breadth of a rectangular field are 120 meter and 75 meter respectively. Find the area of the field and the cost turfing it at 15 rupees per meter square. And second, you have the perimeter of the field and the cost of fencing it at rupees 40 per meter. This is very important question. Try to learn. Try to understand first. The length and breadth of a rectangular field. Here you see. This is your rectangular field. A, B, C, D. 120 meter and 75 meter respectively their length and breadth. is having. So this is 120 meter and this is 75 meter. This has been given. You need to find out the area of the field. First of all, you need to find out area of the field. So area of the field will be length into breadth. So length into breadth will be 120 into 75. Just you multiply, you have got 9,000 meters square. Area you have got. Area of the field you have got. Now the cost of turfing it at rupees 15 per meter square. Just you try to understand. If 1 meter square for turfing, it costs 15 rupees. So for 9,000 meters square, how much it will cost? 9,000 meters square. Just you need to multiply this. 15 into 9,000. So you have got 1,35,000 rupees. So in this way, you need to understand question and you need to solve. Second, you have the perimeter of the field. Perimeter of the field is what? Perimeter of the field of a rectangular field will be 2 into L plus B. L and B has been given, just you see. So you will find out 2 into L plus B. You simplify, you will get 390 meters. This you have got. Now, the cost of fencing it at rupees 40 per meter. Fencing means making boundary. So for 1 meter it costs, suppose this is 1 meter, it costs 40 meters. So for this whole, how much it will take? Just you need to multiply. 390 into 40, you will get 15,600 rupees. So in this way, you need to understand first question, make figure, try to understand, and then step by step, break it up, and then you try to solve. Next question you see, the length and breadth of a rectangular field are in the ratio 3:2. If the area of the field is this much, find the cost of fencing it at rupees 60 per meter. Again, the same thing is required to be done. Here you see, figure you draw and try to understand. This is your figure. Suppose this is your rectangular field A, B, C, D. Where side length and breadth has been given 3:2. So 3:2 you don't know, that is 30 and 20 or 60 and 40, that is in ratio has been given. And that's why what is needed to be done, just you assume this is 3x and 2x. If in ratio it will be given, in this way you need to write down 3x into 2x, 3x and 2x. If the area of the field has been given, so area of the field has been given. Area of rectangular field is what? Length into breadth, means 3x into 2x is equal to 3,456. 3,456. This you simplify. How you will simplify? 3 to just 6, x square is equal to this. Just you see. 6x square is equal to this. X square will be 3,456 divided by 6. So you have got 576. So you have got this, you need to cancel. Here you see 6 1 is 6, 6 5 is 30, 6 7 is 42, and again 6 6 is 36. So 576 you have got. So x will be what? Root under 576. You find out the square root of this, and for this what you need to do? Either by division method or you factorize this, and then you will get 24. So x you have got 24, and what was x? You have assumed. So length will be 3 into x, means 3 into 24, and this will be 2 into 24. So length and breadth you can find out, so that you have got 72 and 48. Now perimeter, you had to find out what if the area has been given, find the cost of fencing. So for fencing, what you need to know? The total length of the boundary. How will you find out? Perimeter. You need to find out perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 2 into L plus B. Just you put the value and you will find out perimeter. When you will get perimeter, just you multiply this with per meter as it has been given. 240 into 60, and that will be your answer. Next you have, find the area of a rectangular plot, one side of which measures 35 meters and the diagonal is 37 meters. So one side has been given, diagonal has been given, and the other side you need to find out. So as I had told you, how will you find out Pythagoras theorem? So that you need to remember, if diagonal has been given, diagonal, or you write formula, this formula, and always you use this. Diagonal will be root under L square plus B square. So here you see L has been given 35 square plus B square. B square you need to find out. So this can be written. Diagonal also has been given. Diagonal is how much? 37. So 37 rupees. So this can be written as 37 square is equal to, this square root we have taken this side, will be 35 square plus x square, and x square will be equal to 37 square minus 35 square. This you simplify, 37 square minus 35 square. So this is in formula. I had explained. A square minus B square is equal to what? A minus B into A plus B. In this formula, just you put. Here you see A square minus B square is equal to A minus B into A plus B, or you can write A plus B into A minus B, whichever you want to remember, you can remember. So 37 plus 35 into 37 minus 35. Just you simplify, you will get 144. Just you go through properly, try to do by yourself. So you need to remember these formulas. As I said, diagonal square is equal to L square plus B square, or L square is equal to diagonal square. Suppose with D we are denoting, D square minus B square, or B square is equal to D square minus L square. This formula you remember. This type of question you will be able to solve. Then you have question number 4. Find the area of a square. The length of whose diagonal is 8 root 2 meter. Diagonal has been given. Area you need to find out. Just you put the value, formula you know, 1 by 2 into diagonal square. Just you put the value, you will get the answer. Then we have the cost of fencing a square field at rupees 16 per meter is 32,000. Find the cost of reaping the field at 35 per 100 meters square. Here 100 meters square has been given, not per meter square. So this you have to keep in mind. Total cost of fencing is 32,000 and rate of fencing is 16 per meter, 16 rupees per meter. So area you can find out. How will you find out? Total cost of fencing divided by rate per meter. So that area you have got 2000 meters. Now length of each side of the field will be what? Here you see. Since it is a square, as we know, perimeter is equal to what? 4A. A is equal to what? P by A. P by 4. A is equal to P by 4. This you remember. Side is equal to perimeter by 4. Length of each side of the field. Yes, perimeter you have got. Perimeter is equal to 2000 meter. So length of each side will be 2000 by 4. It means 500 meter. So when your square is in this shape, your one side is 500 meter. This you have got. Now area you can find out A into A, and that is 2,50,000 meters square. And cost of reaping, suppose we have got area. Now cost of reaping is 100 meters square equal to 35 rupees. So 1 meter square will be 35 by 100, and therefore in this area you will be having 35 by 100 into 2,50,000. Then you simplify, you will get the answer. Question number 6, you see. The area of a square ABCD is 36 cm square. Find the area of the square obtained by joining the midpoints of the sides of the squares ABCD. The area of the square ABCD has been given, that is 36 cm square. You need to find the area of the square obtained by joining the midpoints. Suppose in this figure you will try to understand. Suppose ABCD was square and midpoint are these. These are the midpoint, and this has been joined, and you need to find out this area. Let ABCD be a square having an area of 36 centimeter square. It means what? If this side has been given 6 centimeter, since area is 36, one side will be what? 6 is 36. Now these all are what? Midpoint. So if these all are midpoint, this will be 3 and this will be 3. These are midpoints, this will be 3 and this will be 3. You find out this SP, suppose. So SP will be what? Root under. This will be what? Diagonal. Oh sorry, this will be what? Hypotenuse in this triangle SAP. So this will be what? Hypotenuse. So SP will be equal to root under 3 square plus 3 square. It means 9 plus 9, and this will be root under 18. Here you see, you have found out SP or PQ, whichever you write. Either PQ you find out or RQ you find out or SR. It will come all equal because this will also become a square. So PQ you have got root under 18, or if you are simplifying this, you simplify this. 3 9 ja 3 6 ja 18 and 3 2 ja 6. So this can be written as 3 into 3 into 2, or this will be 3 root 2. 3 root 2 you have got. So one side you have got 3 root 2. Then you find out each side of the square PQRS will be 3 root 2. So area of that will be what? 3 root 2 into 3 root 2 or 3 root 2 square. So 18 centimeter square you have got. So in this way we can find out. So this formula we need to remember. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Then we have question number 7. A room is 9 meter long, 8 meter broad and 6.5 meter high. It has one door of dimensions 2 meter into 1.5 meter and 4 windows each of dimensions 1.5 meter into 1 meter. Find the cost of whitewashing the walls at 25 rupees per meter square. This is very important question. You must know and you must understand. As I have explained just now, if you want to find out the area of 4 walls, what you will do? What formula you will apply? How you can derive this? So in this case, first of all, area of 4 walls you need to find out. That you can find out because length, breadth and height has been given. Now you need to subtract area of windows and area of doors because that is not required to be whitewashed. So those areas are required to be subtracted. So you need to know area of these windows and doors. So simple it is. Just you see area of 4 walls. Suppose here you have some doors and some windows. So these areas are required to be subtracted. So first of all, you find out area of wall. Length, breadth and height has been given. Area of 4 walls, you know the formula 2h into L plus B. So just you put the formula, you will get area of 4 walls. You have got 221 meters square. Area of one door. Length and breadth has been given. Dimension means length and breadth has been given of one door. So it has one door. So area 3 meters square. 4 windows. So one window will be what? 1.5 into 1. So for 4 windows, 6 meters square it will be 1.5 into 6. Here you see area of 4 windows. So this will be 6 meters square. Now total area of door and windows will be 3 plus 6 means 9 meters square. What is needed to be done? What area you have got of 4 walls, from there you need to subtract 9 meters square. This has been subtracted. You have got the area where you have to whitewash 212 meters square. Now, as for whitewashing, what rate is there? 25 rupees per meter square. You need to multiply this, you will get the answer. So, in this way, you need to do. Example 8, you see. A room is 7 meter long and 5 meter broad. It has one door measuring 2 meter by 1.5 meter and two windows each measuring 1.5 meter by 1 meter. The cost of painting the walls of the room at rupees 80 per meter square is 5,280. Just you see, this cost has been given for whole area. So you can find out if total cost has been given and per meter square has been given. So you can find out area. Then you need to find out the height of the room. So here you see, length of the room is 7 meter, breadth of the room is 5 meter. You need to find out height. Let the height of the room is h meters. Total cost of painting the 4 walls is 5,280. Rate of painting is 80 rupees. So area of painted part will be total cost by rate per meter square. It means 66 meters square. So this painted part area you have found out. Now area of one door is 3 meters square and two windows is 3 meters square. In this already dimension has been given, you can find out. Then total area of one door and two windows is 6 meters square has been added. Now total area of 4 walls will be 72 meters square. So now what we have got? Area of 4 walls. Now put in formula. Because h we need to find out. So just you put L and B has been given. Area has been given 72. You need to find out h. So h will be area of 4 walls divided by 2 into L plus B. So 2 into L plus B you will get 24. So h will be 72 by 24 and height you will get 3 meter and this will be your answer. So this is very important. Whatever examples have been given, you go through properly. Again and again you watch video. Try to solve questions by yourself and then you can start exercise 20A. Otherwise you will see in next class. Until then, thank you.